Hello, welcome to our video on unboxing the VivoActive HR smartwatch. This is a smartwatch, but it's more focused on fitness than on notifications. So let's say it's a fitness watch more than a smartwatch. However, this is one of the best ones still out there. The price is not too expensive. You can get it for less than $200. If you go to the Garmin page, it will say $250, but you can get it at Amazon for a lot less instead of wait for those deals. There are also many refurbished units out there that look pretty much the same as the new ones. I already did the unboxing before, but I didn't have time to do the setup, and I plan to do that now. In the box, what we have is basically a couple of manuals. Already looked at. A quick guide. This comes on top of the glass. This is the cable that we can use for two things. We can use it for charging the device and also transferring files to a computer. So if you don't want to use your smartphone, you can just connect this to the watch. And the way you do it is you match this connectors to this side on the watch. As you can see, this part here has a little side that helps you grab it. So you want to put this side first, like this, and then you snap it into place. Now you just connect this to a USB on your computer, and it's going to charge your phone. I had to do this before already because the battery was too low when it arrived. So I suggest you do that first. Just fully charge it, and then you can set it up. There's two ways to set this up. You can do it manually on the phone with an app, or you can do it manually on the watch itself. Now, it's easier to do it with the phone, but you will have to download the app than doing it on the watch itself. There's a lot more features on the app than on the phone, on the watch itself. I mean, it's tied to the watch. You need the watch to access that information, but you won't see it. At least I haven't been able to see it just scrolling on the menus here. So you definitely need the app to get all that information, or at least you need your computer to use it to sync with Garmin Connect. You of course need to set up your Garmin Connect account. I already had one before, so I didn't have to do it again. I just used my old credentials, and it doesn't have to be a Garmin Connect, just a Garmin account itself would work. For example, the Garmin account I had was for a few GPS that I had, and I had the Garmin Express software, which is used to update the GPS devices whenever a new map came out and all that. And you can use that same software to update this device. You can also update it through the phone. So I already set this up, and I'm going to try to reset it just to see if I can show you how to do it from scratch. Okay. This is the watch face I like the most because it looks like it's a normal watch. So you can use it every day to work and all that. So let's see if we can reset this. First of all, when you scroll down, you can see your heart rate. It's gonna show you a graph of the last 4 hours. This is what takes your heart rate. So you just go like this, and there it is. The way it works is you have small LEDs shine green light on the skin of your wrist, and then the wavelengths of light from these optical emitters interact differently with the blood flowing through your wrist. So when the light reflects off your flowing blood, another sensor in the wearable captures that information. Let's see if we can reset it. Let's see if I push on it so that I get the menu. I go to settings. Let's see, system probably. About maybe restore defaults would do it. I'm going to say yes. And I think that did it, but we'll have to wait and see. Yep, it's definitely the way to reset your watch. So this is setting it up as a new device. I'm going to select language, and the first thing it tells you is to use the Garmin Connect mobile app on your phone. You can skip this and just manually set it up, which I'm going to do part of. Skip setup with Garmin Connect app. I'm going to say yes. Right, so I like kilometers. I like 12 hours. I'm a male. I'm going to use it on my left hand. And now the year. If you want to change it, you just, it's up here to where you want, and you tap the bottom, and the checkbox says you're good. Height in kilograms. I'm sorry, weight in kilograms. I have no idea. I use pounds. Let's see if I can. Well, okay. Just one way to do it is just grab your phone, look for your calculator. We can always change it, but this is just so that we can get on with it. So I weigh about 200 pounds, and 1 pound equals. Sorry, 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. So I'm gonna divide it by 2.2, and that tells me that I'm about 90 kilograms. So let me just move that up to 90. And I'm gonna checkbox the height in centimeters. Okay, so I usually use feet and inches. So 1 inch equals 2.54, if I remember correctly, my physics. So let's see, I am about, let's say you're 6 feet tall. That's not my case, but just to make it a round number. 6 feet, you're gonna false multiply it by 12, because each feet has 12 inches. And that's 72. Now I want to take that to centimeters, so I'm going to do times 254. Oops, oh wait, 2.54, and I should be about 182. And auto set time and date with GPS. That's fine. Oh, I should set no then. So now it's going to try to look for the GPS, and I'm inside, so I know that it's going to work. I'm just going to set it. I just click this. This is kind of the back button, and you can also use it to turn on or off the device. And this one is more for choosing an action, like if you want to turn it on, if you want to choose an exercise method, if you want to go into the settings, all that. It's not 216, it's 217 still. The month. I'm gonna go backwards because it's already almost Christmas. Let's do okay, time, little time. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it as is. I know it's not real time, but we're just trying to set it up. Take a quick tutorial. So here we go. This is for back, hold for power. This is the apps and for menu. And swipe up and down for your widgets. And that's it. I got it. Yep. It's all good. So this is the standard watch face. And like I said, we can change all this, but we will need to download the faces with it. I mean, there are a few in here and I can take you to them. So let's just watch faces. I'm going to choose the same one I had, which was modern analog is the one I liked. So I chose it. Now I'm going to click back, and there it is. Now if you want something else, I'm going to show you the other two watch faces. All these are basically kind of the same thing. This is the more traditional one, but I like the other one better. It looks a little more realistic. If you don't want that analog, you can then choose a couple extra, and you can download as many as you want, really. I mean, you don't have to choose one of these if you don't want them. This one's kind of useful if you want to keep track of your steps and the time. The one that I like the most out of these digital ones is, let me show you. Oops, I went into one. There we go. It's the one that's called Pendulum. This one I find gives me more information, because if it's gonna give me here my heart rate, and it's gonna tell me how the battery is, it's gonna tell me the steps in this little area, and this here I think it's the move bar, and basically tells you when this goes all the way to red, you should move. As soon as it gets to the middle one there, it's gonna ask you to move, walk around a little bit, and when it detects that you had enough steps, it's gonna clear itself up. So that's one kind of useful. If you want to go into sport, you just click this button and then you select what you want: run, bike, pull, swim, golf, walk, row. Oops, sorry, I selected it by scrolling. And so let's see, you want to go into golf, walk, rowing, skiing, running indoors, biking door, walking door, rowing dirt, find my phone, and add new. Okay, and you can add more. These are called apps, all these exercises, and you can add more through here. There's a few more that are there, but they're not pre-selected, let's say, and you can also reorder them in any way you want. So like, let's do manage apps. Like I said, these are called apps, and let's say I bike more than I run, so let's rearrange it and move that to the top. Now let's say this one I want to take down, so I'm not going to swim that much. And you can also remove things here. I'm not going to remove the bike one because that's one that I'm most probably going to use, but the rowing, I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. So just click remove, it's gone. And if you want to add it again, just go to the bottom and you click add apps. There's really a lot of settings in here. We already have like 10 minutes and we're just getting started. Most of them you will be able to find out by yourself just by scrolling. You don't need to read the manual or anything. It's very intuitive. But I do want to get to the part where we set it up with the app, and I also want to show you guys how to set it up with Strava, so that you can have all the information up there. I'm gonna end this video because we're kind of high on the time already, and I'm gonna do another video on how to set it up with the app, and that's gonna probably be next week. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you.